Rhea Ripley opens up about participating in her first ever WWE Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley recently competed in her first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. While the former Women's World Champion failed to emerge victorious, she has now shared her thoughts on her experience in the physically demanding contest on June 7, 2025, at the Money in the Bank PLE. The Nightmare was in action against Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi. In the end, the Glow defeated her opponents in the six-woman ladder match to secure the coveted MyTB briefcase. In an interview with Complex Sports, Rhea Ripley stated she was primarily concerned with not getting seriously injured in her first ladder bout. The 28-year-old WWE superstar described the ladders as far more rigid and painful than she had anticipated, making the experience exceptionally brutal. "There were a lot of things going through my mind out there. I was just honestly trying not to die. I've never been in a ladder match before, like ever. So getting hit with ladders, falling on ladders, getting covered in ladders, sandwiched in ladders. They are a lot stiffer, and obviously, you would think that they are pretty hard, but they would just trump anything that you are thinking. They're so much harder and painful than you could comprehend. So I was just trying to survive at that point," Ripley said. You can check out the interview below. Top WWE star says he was inspired by Rhea Ripley. Damian Priest recently revealed that he has been inspired by the Eradicator's journey to become a successful WWE superstar. He discussed this during an appearance on Cody Rhodes' What Do You Want to Talk About? podcast. The Archer of Infamy found Rhea Ripley's journey to the United States and her rise in WWE deeply inspiring. The former World Heavyweight Champion noted that Mommy's experience of moving across the world and missing her family was a challenge she couldn't fully comprehend. Talking about Rhea Ripley and her inspiring, so that idea that her moving across the world and dealing with that internal, like, missing her family, like, nobody can identify with it. I can't even compare to that, Priest said. On this week's Raw, the Nightmare failed to qualify for the next round of the 2025 Queen of the Ring tournament. Fans will have to wait and see what WWE has planned for Rhea Ripley ahead of Night of Champions. Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews' net worth in 2025, current salary, personal life and more. Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews are not just wrestling powerhouses in their respective promotions, WWE and AEW, but also a star couple in the world of sports entertainment. Their growing success inside the ring has been matched by impressive financial gains, making them one of the most talked about couples in wrestling today. Rhea Ripley's net worth and salary in 2025. As of 2025, Rhea Ripley's estimated net worth is around $1 million, marking a steady rise from her earlier figures. Her base WWE salary is reported to be approximately $250,000 per year, but her actual earnings go well beyond that, thanks to merchandise sales, bonuses, and special event appearances. Interestingly, some 2024 reports suggested that Ripley earned up to $6 million in total during the year, primarily due to her major involvement in premium live events, headlining feuds, and title matches. This figure placed her in the top 10 highest-paid WWE superstars of the year. Buddy Matthews' net worth and salary in 2025. Buddy Matthews, currently signed with AEW, has enjoyed a breakout run in recent years. Known for his time in WWE as Buddy Murphy, he has reinvented himself in AEW as part of the House of Black faction. In 2025, his net worth is estimated to be around $5 million, according to various reports. While his current AEW salary remains undisclosed, Matthews earns through multiple avenues, including brand endorsements, merchandise sales, public appearances, and even a gaming-focused Twitch channel called House of Buddy. His financial growth has outpaced many of his peers, making him one of AEW's top earners outside the main event scene. Personal life and future projects. Ripley and Matthews officially tied the knot in June 2024, capturing the attention of fans worldwide. Despite being part of different wrestling companies, the couple has been supportive of each other's careers, Rhea Ripley is currently involved in a high-profile feud with Liv Morgan and remains a central figure on WWE Raw. There are also whispers about Ripley aiming for a marquee match against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41, scheduled to take place in Las Vegas. On the other hand, Buddy Matthews continues to be a regular on AEW programming, with standout matches and growing backstage credibility. While the couple has kept much of their private life under wraps, their strong social media presence and mutual success in the ring make them one of the most dynamic duos in wrestling today. Nikki Bella warns Liv Morgan after nasty divorce remark as WWE diva confirms next appearance. Nikki Bella, in her recent Instagram post, conveyed her wishes to continue her rivalry with Liv Morgan, hinting at her next potential clash in the WWE. Nikki Bella made an unprecedented return to the WWE 6 months after her appearance at Royal Rumble 2025. The former Divas champion made it evidently clear that she is eyeing for a potential rivalry against Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella engaged in a heated verbal altercation following her return to the ring. Even though Nikki Bella's return was already announced at Money in the Bank 2025, what happened at the subsequent edition of Monday Night Raw was unprecedented. Liv Morgan, an integral member of the Judgment Day faction, unleashed a relentless attack on the former women's champion upon her return. The assault crossed all limits as she dug into Nikki's recent wounds of divorce from her ex-husband, Artem Chigvinstev. But Nikki Bella has decided to give it back to Liv Morgan. The former women's champion has decided that she is not going to give in easily to the new generation of wrestlers in the WWE. In a shocking move, Nikki Bella has made her stance clear: it's either one way or the other within the company, no middle ground. Nikki Bella announced her next WWE clash in a scathing attack on Liv Morgan. A verbal altercation between Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella followed upon the latter's return to WWE. The women's tag team champion, who suffered a defeat at the latest edition of Monday Night Raw in a fatal four-way clash against Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, and Kairi Sane, decided to confront Nikki Bella. Morgan opined that she would defeat Nikki Bella even in her prime because she has never been a serious competitor inside the ring. She boasted about having everything that Nikki wants: a championship and a man. This was in pointed reference to Nikki's recent divorce from her ex-husband, Artem Chigvintsev. In response, Nikki remarked that she understands the frustration, considering Liv Morgan just lost a match earlier that night. Additionally, she also questioned Dominic Mysterio's loyalty, who shares an on-screen relationship with Morgan. Liv Morgan, in retaliation, delivered her signature move, the Oblivion, on Nikki Bella. The former women's champion, although she did not have an answer to the assault at Monday Night Raw, did reply later, hinting at a major clash with Liv Morgan. In a recent Instagram post, the Bella Queen shared, "This reality show diva is still on cloud 9. And still feeling that oblivion. Oh Bella Army, I can't wait for Green Bay this Monday. So grateful for all of you. It's just the beginning." With these remarks, Nikki has made it clear. She is going after Liv Morgan. The possibilities are endless. Are we looking at the former Divas champion possibly joining forces with her sister Brie Bella and taking on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Tag Team Championship? Only time can tell. Nikki Bella recognized emerging talents in the women's division in her speech after her return. Nikki returned to the ring for the first time in 6 months. Her previous appearance was at the Royal Rumble 2025, where she was eliminated by Nia Jax. The former Divas champion gave an emphatic speech upon her WWE return. The two-time WWE Divas champion recently shared her excitement about the promotion's upcoming all-women premium live event, Evolution, happening next month in Atlanta. Looking back on the first Evolution in 2018, where she headlined the show in a match against Ronda Rousey, she reflected on how much progress the women's division has made since then. Nikki gave a shout-out to standout stars like Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky, as well as rising names like Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vaquer, and Julia. Speaking from the heart, she said that women from past generations in the WWE are genuinely proud of how far today's talent has come. Nevertheless, will you be excited to watch the Bella twins take on Liv Morgan and her tag partner, if it ever were to happen? Do share your thoughts in the comments down below. I broke my neck for that money, Nikki Bella on paying her husband $200,000 for her divorce settlement. Nikki Bella was not having it despite paying a steal settlement fee for her divorce from Artem Chigvintsev, as she had a valid reason behind it. When the news of Nikki Bella and John Cena parting ways came out, fans were heartbroken over the former finding love again. After all, his lifestyle wasn't meant for her, and she had to walk away from him. However, it didn't take her long to give love a second chance when she met Artem Chigvintsev. The pair was committed to each other as they got engaged and welcomed their first child. While everyone deemed it a couple's goal, things seemed unsteady under the surface, and the former diva believed it was better to go their separate ways. The price of freedom doesn't come easy, as Bella is supposed to pay the settlement amount, but in this case it was a steal, as she did not waste any time paying it. Nikki Bella calls her divorce settlement a steal. Nikki Bella met Artem Chigvintsev for the first time in 2017, when she made her appearance on Dancing with the Stars. The two stopped as she was engaged with John Cena during that period, but soon after their split, especially with Cena's heel attitude, she connected with the DWTS alum and rekindled their relationship. Once the word of their relationship went public in 2019, they got engaged in November 2019 and welcomed their son Matteo in July 2020. According to reports from Reality T, Chigvintsev was put into cuffs and was charged with corporal injury to a spouse in Napa Valley. Despite the charges being later dropped, it gave the former wrestler a good enough reason to file for divorce. Thus, on September 11, 2024, Bella requested a divorce, citing irreconcilable differences, while allowing her husband to have legal and physical custody of their only son, Matteo. The request was approved, and she had to pay huge settlement fees and some additional fees for her son's better future. While the enormous financial payments would have seriously damaged one's monetary health, they did not to one half of the Bella twins.